Millennial parents use many different data points to judge whether their child is getting the skills he or she needs to succeed. And we know that millennial parents have a lot of expectations for their child's school that go far beyond reading, writing, and arithmetic. So how then are millennial parents evaluating whether their child is being prepared properly for the future?
Shanika, how do you make a judgment, is my kid's school doing what it's supposed to do?
Well, I engage a lot with the teachers and the principals, and then I also participate in PTA and try to get involved as many activities as I can with the school, and then judge by what type of homework they're bringing home. You can kind of scale it from there as well to see if you feel like they're behind or they're a little bit more advanced than what you think.
Okay.
So I think a lot of it is engagement.
In our recent survey, we asked parents to tell us the one or two most important things they look at to know if their child is acquiring the skills that matter. So for instance, to gauge how their child is doing at reading, a majority, 56%, say one of the first things they look at is their child's grades. 35% say they talk to their child's teachers, and 25% say they look at test scores. But for math, grades fall a little bit in importance to 42%, while those assessments and tests become even more important at 30%, as do conversations with teachers, rising up to 39%.
What are other ways then that you could measure how much students are learning?
Well, I mean, not every kid is a good test taker neither, man. I mean, they can do great academically throughout the year, but when it comes to a test, they're just not great at it. So I think it's, partial test taking, but I think a lot should come down to the teacher evaluating the student. Did they do well throughout the course, or do they need more help?
For parents who have a wide range of skills they expect their children to develop in schools, they try to rely on a wide variety of ways to assess if their children are actually getting the skills they need. When we asked parents what they wanted to know coming out of the tests their children take, parents wanted more information about the important skills their child needs to succeed and what types of problems on the tests their child struggled with the most. Understanding the results about their own child was generally viewed as more important and more valuable than knowing how their child stacks up to others, especially as you compare them to wider and wider populations, going from the school all the way out to the state.